What is immigration? Immigration is the action of coming to live permanently in a foreign country. The United States is the global leader in lawfully admitting immigrants into their country. According to USA Facts, in 2015, there were 31,330,372 legal immigrants residing in the U.S. Ways that people immigrate to America. They immigrate by immigrant visa or green cards. This lawfully authorizes them to live permanently within the United States. Having a green card leads to lawful residence, unrestricted employment, and to U.S. citizenship. There's also temporary visas for those who do not qualify for a green card for some reason. There's different types of green cards. There's family or sponsored green cards, employment-based, humanitarian, diversity lottery green cards, long-time resident green cards, and other green cards. There's many ways for someone to legally come to America and reside. A lot of these cards, they renew. Now, undocumented citizens. These are foreign-born people who don't have a legal right to remain in the United States. This makes up approximately 11 to 12 million citizens in the U.S. Many come to America legally. They start out legal as a tourist. They come for work, or they're on a temporary visa. Then they fail to leave because they end up liking it here. They end up establishing a life here. Who wouldn't want to stay in America? But many think that they just come over here just illegally and flee their country and whatnot. But many came here legally to begin with and then end up liking it. Others come seeking asylum, which is the protection granted by the nation to someone who has left their native country as a political refugee. Others, migrant workers. These are people who come to work here. It's usually during seasonal times, and they go back to their country, and then they come back the next season again to work. Then there's refugees, which are people who are forced to leave their country in order to escape war, persecution, or natural disaster. There's other ways that, people are trying to come to America. Then there's the foreign-born, which make up a huge population in our workforce. In 2019, there were 28.4 million foreign-born people who made up our labor force. This is 17.4% in total of our workforce. So these people aren't just here to not do anything or to just live off our system. They're here because they're working. They're providing to our economy. They're helping our economy. Here in the Pacific, here's California, 27.8%. In the mountain towns, 14.3%. This is according to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics. And this was in 2019. So you can see that they make up a good majority of our workforce. So they're providing or they're stimulating our economy because they're making money and then they're giving back. So what as a nation can we do to help this social problem that we face? How can we help these undocumented citizens become legal? This is a huge problem that our population, our citizens, native citizens should really, really take seriously. Again, these people aren't here because they just want to come to our country and destroy it. They're here because they're going to help generate money. They're going to help generate to our economy. So there's some ways bringing these hardworking immigrants off the economic sidelines. That way they can help generate and boost our economy some more. If they're not here legally, they can't vote. A lot of them have a hard time getting jobs. They can't drive. So we need to get them legalized so that they're part of our system. Registering these immigrants so that the background checks, we need to make sure to provide, safety for our own citizens as well. I mean, these people are here no matter what, so we might as well get them. We might as well try to get them legalized. Bringing these immigrants out of the shadows would strike a blow to unscrupulous employers who mistreat them. Yes, they have rights too. We don't need to mistreat. I mean, they're human beings. Enabling immigrants to earn legal status, to openly participate in civic life. So yes, they would provide for our civic duties. A lot of them, yeah, can help, in the legal system. There's just so much that they can help do for our not only for our workforce, but for everything else. These are just ways that we need to come together and help legalize all these undocumented instead of putting them in refugee camps and things like that. They're not doing anything there. So we need to come together as a nation to help these individuals succeed in our country. And then these are the references I used to help create this.